Hey, what's up guys? We'll be using Haslinger today. This is a very clean, fresh smelling soap. Has a lot of post-shave benefits. I have it in this little fruit container, not fruit container, but fruit bowl here. Blooming. I'm going to pour that bloom water out. We'll use that to kind of put on our face. You can see the puck sweat there. Yeah, Haslinger is definitely a really good soap. Between Haslinger and Mitchell's Wolfat, I honestly think that the post-shave is about the same on both, which is really good. The problem that I have with Mitchell's Wolfat is I get a very light, airy, foamy lather. With Haslinger, though, I can get a very, very nice lather. So we're using our Maggard 28 millimeter super high density badger knot with the, I think that's midnight blue handle. I don't really remember. That's what we'll do. Hope everybody's been doing well and that you're all ready for the weekend. So, funny story. Well, first, before I forget, because I will forget if I don't say it now, since it's in front of me, the birch and root that I shaved with in Miami, that is also from the same bovine manure company, which is well, I've forgotten the name of the actual company now, but I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. We're getting a little pasty. But yeah, so it's from the same company that makes those soaps that smell awful. So I don't know. What I'm thinking is they have a reformulation. Maybe Alex bought like the new base in that birch and root. I don't really know. But all right, that's our load. The camera also, it's the same camera that I always use. That's my phone camera. But what I did was there's like a couple of filter settings. I don't know how this is gonna look as far as the filter, but anyway. We're just testing it out. If it doesn't come out good, I won't use it again, you know. But I did want to try it out, test it out. Very nice load, though. Yeah, Haslinger, absolutely no issues with lathering it. Mitchell's Wolfat has just the one soap from Mitchell's Wolfat. But Haslinger has a bunch of different... I think it's all the same base. Maybe there's two different bases, but I think it's the same base. You just get more scents with Haslinger. I don't have any other ones. It's on the list with the other 1,000 soaps that I'd like to try and artisans. Let me see. I'm going to add some water to my Fuji mug here, so I could dip the tips to kind of. I could honestly shave like this, but, you know, I'll get a little bit more hydration in there because we can. I'll be shaving with a disposable today. The same, I think it's Gillette Blue 2. This one. It's the same one that I used, I don't know, maybe a month ago, 2 months ago at this point, that Alex sent. Same exact one. I probably have, this might be my 5th or 6th shave on that specific one. I don't, some people were calling it a cartridge. I think this is more so like a disposable, right? Like when I think of cartridge, I think of maybe like a Harry's or a Dollar Shave Club. One that, you could take off the head but keep the handle, dispose the head, and then put a new head on. That's what I would consider a cartridge. But I guess you can consider this whatever you want. I would just call it a disposable because I'm not gonna replace the head. I would just throw this whole thing away. So if anybody has any insight on that, just let me know. All right, so one thing I did want to mention, and I think we're really good here as far as lather. This is an amazing lather, super simple. I woke up this morning and found that I have like a, so you guys know I used to have, and I'm going to move it back in here. I used to have the, like the shoe case back there that housed all of my, well, most of my soaps. Now I'm still using that, but I have like other soaps elsewhere. So I have other soaps in a box. I have other soaps in a drawer, other soaps down here. But anyways, the ones that were in the box, my dog found. Well, one of the two dogs found. And the husky, I guess, really liked the Palmolive, this one, Palmolive tube. I don't know if you can see the bite marks and scratch marks there. She was trying to get into this. She didn't actually succeed. I don't know how well. I think you can see the teeth marks right there. She didn't actually succeed in getting into it. So, like, you know, thumbs up to Palmolive on their sturdy packaging. But, yeah. So, like, she smushed a lot of it. I guess stepping on it or biting it, whatever. And a lot. I opened up the cap and it was like oozing out of the cap. So I had to clean some of that up. So I'm going to use this in the next shave so there won't be a vote. And I just want to kind of get some of the pressure off of the tube. Packaging, logo, all that stuff is complete. I actually sent it to the manufacturer about, I don't know, maybe an hour ago, maybe an hour or two ago. So hopefully by next week we're in production. Once we're in production, it's probably going to be another week or two. I'm sorry, it'll probably be another... It'll probably be another 2 to 3 weeks. Once we're at the stage where they start creating the product and the packaging. So it's coming along. It's just, it's slow. And there's not much, not much we could do about it other than wait. So that's what we're doing. Whenever you guys figure out or find out what this is, it's going to be like, wait, what? I haven't told anybody yet. So if for anybody watching this that, I email a couple of you guys weekly. We email back and forth, is what I mean. So I haven't told anyone. So I haven't told any of you, so none of you know something that the others don't. I just don't want to. I don't know. I shouldn't be, but I'm superstitious on certain things. I just don't want to put too much out there without us actually even having the product available for sale. That's all. So, hope everybody had a good week. I have a lot of honeydews for tomorrow. Number one, I've got to go and get gas. That's number one. I filled up my tank yesterday. Man, these past couple of months, since maybe February, gas is just nuts, pricing wise. And then obviously we had I think it was South Carolina, they said the southern states, but I'm in a southern state, I'm in Louisiana, and we're not affected yet from the shortage due to the hacked pipeline or whatever the whole scenario was. So luckily we've been okay, but my wife, and me mentioning the gas has nothing to do with that. That's just part of what's going on right now when I need gas in my wife's vehicle. She, for whatever reason, decided to go out today on an eighth of a tank of gas and then come home with none. So I was like, you didn't pass 15 gas stations on the way home? So I need to get up in the morning. I have a couple of tanks that I use for a couple of containers, gas, 5-gallon containers that I use for lawn mowing. You know, my mower and my weed eater and that type of thing. You know, and so I'm gonna siphon a little out of there. I'm gonna put that in the tank just to make sure I don't run out of gas on the way to frickin' get gas. Because when I tell you she left on an eighth of a tank, drove 25 miles and then 25 miles back on an eighth of a tank, I'm like, oh my gosh, really? So, yeah, I'll put in probably, I don't know, half a gallon just to make sure. The nearest gas station is only about 3 miles away, so I should be okay. But I don't want to take chances. So yeah, I have that to do bright and early, probably about 7 or 8. You know, need to go get this mop cut. I went today, and the lady was super busy. I went twice. I went in once, and then I drove by once, and there was still a ton of people. So I was like, you know, and I think the reason why we're having not in my town, but in the town nearest, where she cuts hair. They're having a festival. It's a festival in the following 2 weeks, but this weekend, tomorrow, actually, they are doing a spaghetti cook-off, and so a lot of people are going to her to get their hair cut and whatnot for the spaghetti cook-off tomorrow, because you know it's a big thing in this specific Italian town. So I think we'll probably go by. We know three personally. Three of the teams, they call them teams, of the actual cookers. So I think there's 17 teams total cooking spaghetti, and we know 3. So we'll go and support them, and you know, just get some spaghetti, essentially. Get a box of spaghetti from each. And then, like I said, it's like you can go there and buy spaghetti and eat it, but it's also a contest. They'll have judges and stuff that they'll pick the best spaghetti, or you know, whatever. Just a fun thing, you know. Just a fun thing. And then, like I said, they'll have the actual festival in the next 2 weeks. So, yep, things are moving along over here. I know Lingophile mentioned sending me some, I think you said aftershaves? So when I get those, it said Monday those should arrive. So when I get those, I'll do like a little, I don't know, like an aftershave smelling video, whatever. Oh, the feeling very, very nice here. Irritation free. You know, it's a throwaway. It's a 2-blade. That's what I'm saying. When I used to use like throwaways like this, I used to have some irritation after I was done shaving. I've done 2 passes now and no irritation whatsoever. So, you know, I think well, it's quite obvious that not all throwaway blades or throwaway razors are equal. All right, we're gonna squeeze a little bit out. I don't want to get too much because I'm gonna do that final pass. Look at this lather though. Holy cow. This brush is really just a hog, in all honesty. And it's okay because, you know, it holds a lot of lather, and as long as you don't mind, you know, getting your fingers dirty and getting in there to get the lather, you can get it back on the face. But yeah, this super high density knot is definitely a lather eater. So, but like I said, perfectly okay with me. This knot is the softest knot I've ever felt. Even with my synthetics, in all honesty, I don't have a synthetic that's softer than this knot. So it's a very, very soft. There was a time when I had just gotten into the hobby, and I think a badger knot came out called it was either Manchurian or Manchurian. I think it was Manchurian though. And what it was is they were dipping the tips of the actual brush, and I think bleach or something, some kind of you know, harsh chemical, and it was making the tips extremely soft. I forgot which company did that first, but then they started selling them as Manchurian knots, and it was like a craze for a little while. Anyways, this brush is not marketed as that whatsoever from Maggart's, but the tips look exactly the same as those marketed as Manchurian. They're a lot lighter than the rest of the actual, you know, badger hair, the rest of the bristle. Like if this were the top of the knot, you can see it. You can see it right there. Look. See? So I think that much was dipped into bleach or whatever the chemical is. Yeah. But again, Maggard does not say that they're Manchurian knots, you know, because I don't think that they're... Maggard is very, like, from what I've seen at least, there's very little fluff. Like, they call it what it is, and they don't use marketing jargon to kind of like, you know, like the catchphrase words, Manchurian knot, and, you know, whatever. Now, they do use super high density, but I don't know how else you would distinguish that you have more badger hair. I guess, you know, I don't know. But I guess that's like that's a necessary descriptor as opposed to just like a marketing descriptor. In my opinion, at least. I could definitely feel a little bit of, I wouldn't say quite tuggy yet. Like, I feel the blades not completely slicing through the hair as they once did. But then again, I don't feel like the hair's tugging. So it's, I might be at that in-between stage at the moment between like tugging and it barely cutting efficiently enough to not really feel the tugging. I may be in that little fine, you know, that fine space. But like I said, this is my 5th or 6th shave with this disposable. So if I can get one more out of it and have it at possibly 7, maybe it's at 6, maybe it's at 7. I would say that it's a win. I don't exactly know how much those 2-packs are that Alex sent, but you know, it's also like I said, I have this. That's the 3rd pass. You know, with the growth, across the growth, against the growth, and I mean, no irritation. So that's a big thing. That's a big thing, you know? Like, yeah, you can get the single blade packs of disposable razors for like, I don't know, how much are they at the dollar store? You can get 50 of them for $2, you know, whatever it is, $1, $2, whatever. And, but man, after using those to shave, like my face has to go on hiatus for a couple of days because I just have to let the stubble grow, you know? And so I have, you know, not a 6 o'clock shadow, but, you know, a 48 or 72 hour shadow, because I don't want to drag another razor across because there's so much irritation there from the single edge, you know? I'm not sure why I just lathered my entire face. I typically just do my neck on this last pass, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to shave my chin strap and neck area, but I was just talking and just didn't pay attention. So very nice lather though, and we still have a good bit of lather left in the brush. We'll get that out. What I've been doing, you know, during my cleanups is I've been like just filling up my mug, my Fuji mug, with water, and then just putting the brush in there, and basically just letting the water kind of soak into the brush, maybe clean out some of the bottom of the, and then I'll thoroughly clean it after that. Yeah, Mitchell's wool fat, I wish it lathered like this, because it would be a win, you know? It would definitely be a win. And yeah, there's some people that say they're Mitchell's wool fat pucks. Don't give them any issues, but I'm not kidding. Me, Tim, one of my other buddies, like, I might be in the minority as far as saying Mitchell's wool fat doesn't lather worth a hoot, but, you know, it's not, just because we're in the minority does not mean we're wrong. There are some duff pucks, you know, honestly. So, okay, I'm feeling a little bit of tugging on the neck there. So maybe we hit that point. Maybe we hit the point of no return on this blade. Well, that feels okay though. I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and knock the lather down instead of rinsing it off. Well, I'll rinse it off on the goatee area. I'll try to use this once more. I'm gonna write in my little notebook that that it was slightly tuggy towards the end of the last shave, which is this one, and I'll see if it starts tugging at the beginning of my next shave with it. I'll just discontinue it. And the problem with knowing the exact number, like I said, it's the next shave would be 6 or 7. This is 5 or 6. I didn't record all of the shaves that I did with it, so it's hard to keep track. Like I said, next shave we're going to be using palm olive though. And I don't know if I showed you guys this, but the Ring of Death on After the Rain. So yeah, I've used that quite a bit in the past little bit too, because I'm trying to get rid of that one so I can start loading samples from that. All right, we're going to be using Florida water since I was just in Florida. And it says that this is a cologne. It smells good, but I don't know that I would want to like go around smelling like it's a clean, like aquatic scent is what I would say, kind of like a clean aquatic. But I don't know that I would want to go around smelling like this all day. Me personally, I do think it's a good, pleasant scent, but it doesn't last that long. Maybe an hour or two for me. Oh yeah. Very nice shave, guys. Let me know how you like the filter. I don't know if the filter is good, bad, whatever, but on my phone, there's not much difference. Like on the little screen I'm looking at right now, there's not much difference between what I have on now and what I've had in the past. You know, obviously the black and white, I could tell a big difference if I were to enable that filter, but this filter, I don't really see much of a difference. So, all right, guys. I'm gonna let this dry for a minute, and I'm gonna pop this balm on, and we'll talk. whatever. I was gonna say we'll do it after. We'll do it now. Or I was gonna say I'll do it off camera, but I'll do it on. Why not? So that was Haslinger. This puck actually, it's not that big of a puck. What is it? The back of it should say, right? 60 grams. So I don't know what that is. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick this up or not. Not with my fat face for sure. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna pick it up. But yeah, that's the Haslinger packaging. 60 grams. I don't know what that is as far as ounces. Ingredients. Well, actually, the label for this is over the ingredients, but I can see some of them. Potassium stearate, sodium stearate, potassium palm kernelate, water, sodium palm kernelate, glycerin, lac powder, sheep milk. I think that's a big part of the post-shave. Lanolin, yeah. So, you know, it's nice, clean ingredients. Wow, that does feel very nice. That was a very good shave, honestly. Feels good. My face feels hydrated. Again, that's 100% due to the actual soap. Like, you know, I don't have a post-shave balm on, and if anything, my face should feel dry because I just put on an alcohol-based aftershave. So if I put that on and that dries and my face is still kind of like, not moist, but it has that moist feel, then you know that that's a really, really good shaving soap. So let's go ahead and use some Duke. I just shook it up, but it's about there. So I'm almost to my last third, I would say. So let's go ahead and just squirt a little bit. It looks like a lot, but it's really not. Really not that much on there. I actually put some of this on this morning. I didn't even shave this morning. I just wanted to feel menthol. I woke up, took a shower, was kind of hot. Came to the guest bathroom, which is this bathroom, which is where that Duke Cannon balm resides. And yeah, put it on. And it felt great, you know. My face was a little damp from water. And so it felt a lot cooler than it does now. You know, having a little bit of dampness and then putting the balm on makes it very cold. Or a mentholated balm, rather. Wow. Oh, yeah. What a spectacular shave that was. Good balm. I'm trying to get the residual on my arms because I don't like to waste. And it's hard to kind of wipe my fingers, like, you know, between my fingers. So I just do it on my arm just to get my elbows and whatnot nice and, because some people, you'll see their elbows, you'll see some people's elbows, and like they'll be brown. And that's perfectly fine. But I don't like that look on me. So like I try to keep, whenever I put on a balm or whatever else, I try to keep, you know, some kind of lotion there. Well, not lotion. I hate lotion. I never use actual lotion on my skin at all. I hate lotion. Now balm for post shave, I'll put it on the face. Excess will go on my elbows. That's what I've always done. Even before I started wet shaving, I had what's the balm I used to? It was the Gillette balm, you know, aftershave balm. I would use that. I may have an old can back there, but anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, next shave is gonna be with the one that my dog chose for me, essentially, because she tried to eat it. And so yeah, we'll use that next shave. Let me know how the filter goes. And yeah, hope you guys have a good Saturday and Sunday. And I'll probably see you guys maybe Monday, Tuesday of next week. So catch you guys later.